Marvel Rivals Season 0 ends in just a couple days now, and as the self-proclaimed king of strategy, I figured it's about time we go through and discuss / rank every single strategist currently in the game. Quick disclaimer, henceforth every opinion is merely that, my opinion based on my experiences, so if I call your main trash, don't get tricked. I don't want to see any comment, shut up, bro, shut up. That being said, I do think that every strategist is at least playable, and there is at least one person playing each strategist in the top 500, so even the one that I think is the worst is still usable. There's none that are like, if you use this, you're throwing. So yeah. Alright, starting things off, I hate to say it, but the worst strategist currently in Marvel Rivals is without a doubt Jeffrey Landshark. He's not like bad by any means. I've just like everything he does, other strategists kind of do better. I will say his healing output is pretty insane, and he can heal like multiple targets at once. It's one of the highest healing per seconds or whatever of all the strategists. The problem is his strengths low-key kind of just stop there. He's got decent enough damage output to where like if he gets caught alone, he can defend himself, and also his maneuverability is pretty insane, along with being able to just like juke fools. But apart from that, that's literally all he can do, other than like give a tiny little speed boost that is not particularly helpful in any way. He's really good at keeping big groups of people alive, and that's about all he can do. His ult, while it's super fun and goofy, it's not really that great. I feel like it's really hard to get more than like 1 or 2 people in it in an actual like decent lobby, and also I feel like if you're playing Jeff, you need to just be healing at all times, and the second that you use the ult, your team's usually just gonna die because you're not there to keep them topped off. So yeah, all in all, he is playable, and if you like Jeff or you want to play Jeff, don't let anyone try and convince you that he's trash or whatever, but I guess technically, if you want to break it down, in my opinion, he's just has the least to offer to the table. Shut up, you know what I meant. Next up, I would consider Raccoon to be the second worst strategist in the game. His healing's honestly pretty solid, and that's kind of all you do when you play him, is just spam a bunch of healing balls back and forth. But his damage, unless you get like right next to people, it's pretty rough. And also his jetpack, it's okay, you know, a little underwhelming. This relay thing, super busted. It can revive people, it can give them health, it can give them jump boosts. Honestly, one of the better gadgets in the entire game, low-key, but I don't know if that really makes up for just like... He's not bad by any means, he's just like kind of underwhelming. He's pretty much just Jeff, but with like a tiny bit more utility, where you can like give shields and revive people, and then the damage boost with your ult, as opposed to Jeff, you kind of just give heals. I'd say Rocket and Jeff are both probably B tier. They are decent enough, and you can definitely make them work, even at the super high levels, but the other strategists just kind of have a little bit more to offer, or a little bit more value that I don't, you know what I'm saying. This is probably going to be a hot take, but in 5th place I have Adam Warlock. He's only got 2 charges of his like healing beam, and it can bounce to multiple people, but if you don't have another healer to supplement Adam Warlock, he's basically not even a strategist. His soul bond move makes it so that all damage dealt is shared between everyone bonded, which pretty much just makes you invincible for like 5-10 seconds while it's active, if you can get like 4 or 5 of your teammates into it. But after that, it's a 30-second cooldown, and then look at, you can't like, look at my cooldowns are empty, and I'm struggling to keep these 3 bots alive against these 3 other bots. Like, his ultimate, Loki, probably one of the best ultimates in the game, especially in like the top tier metas. I mean, it's definitely not my favorite, but I can agree that it is objectively goated to just be able to revive an entire team. Also, his team up with Star-Lord and Mantis is just insanely busted. But I don't know. I just don't like him. Don't get me wrong. He's insanely solid. His damage output is unmatched for strategists for the most part. But it's probably just my playstyle. I mean, I'm. Don't get me wrong. He's still solid. Just I don't really like him. And in my opinion, I think the other 4 strategists just like offer a little bit more, or they're cooler. I don't know. 4th place, we have Loki Loke-Offerson, and Loki. You see what I did there? Loki, I think he might potentially have the potential to be like the best strategist in the game once somebody can just like put in 1,000 hours with him and become insanely cracked. Because look at once you get all 3 clones to shoot like the same target, I mean his numbers are insane. Look at like just him alone, it doesn't seem like much. Ah, damn it. But if you're able to get all 3 locked onto either one target or one heal, I mean, he's got like the best DPS or heal per second or whatever in the game if you're able to get all 3 clones just chunking onto dudes. And it's AoE, so if there's like 2 tanks grouped up, bro, you're doing way more healing than any other strategist would allow to do. But at the same time, you're able to do that much damage. It's just a lot harder. And on top of that, you have a literal invincibility button. You just probably one of the best healing abilities in the game, and he's just got it on a 20-second cooldown. On top of also having some of the best heal in the game and the best damage for a strategist in the game. I mean, I think everyone just needs like another 2 seasons to really cook with him and let him get flushed out. But I'm calling it now, bro. Loki is also his ult. Unarguably, Loki has the best ult in the game. Which if you didn't know, you just become a different character, whatever character you want, and then you get their ult too. So I mean, come on, insanely slept on, and I haven't even gotten to his other 2 moves. He can teleport a very large distance and also go invisible and just heal. Like, he's definitely the most big brain strategist and gonna be the hardest to figure out. But just as far as like what he can do, I think it's pretty much unmatched. And I low-key want to move him up to like 3rd place after ranting for the past 5 minutes about how cool he is. But I don't want to redo all that. 3rd best and my favorite strategist in the game is none other than Cloak and Dagger. So versatile, just so much value. It's so much fun to play. You can bounce shots off walls into people. You track enemies. You track teammates. You get a big wall. You get an invincibility dome. And then at the same time, you can turn invisible and then save your team from ults. You can blind people, which makes them unable to see and take 20% more damage, which I don't know if you knew this, but as Cloak and Dagger, you can beat literally any DPS in the game at a 1v1 if you just bubble your feet, blind them, and then kill them. If you stay in this bubble, you literally can win any 1v1. So like, it's impossible to kill Cloak and Dagger, and at the same time, go check my stats right now, bro. You'll see my highest game, or my best healed match or whatever. I think I got 65,000 heals. Like, show me an Adam Warlock with freaking 65,000 heals in one match. I would love to see it. Also, definitely one of the better ults in the game, in my opinion. Probably like top 3 or top 5. Does an insane amount of damage. Does an insane amount of healing. If you triple back over the same area, it's completely invincible. You can. I don't know if you've seen, there's a really funny clip of a Cloak and Dagger doing the triple back and forth with a bubble, and then there's like 3 Punishers using ults, and they aren't able to outkill it, which is pretty daggone funny. I don't know why I said that. But yeah, Cloak and Dagger, I think super slept on, especially once you get to like Diamond. Luna Snow's banned every match. Mantis is banned a lot of matches, and apart from those 2, I mean, objectively, Cloak and Dagger is the best because I said so. Another hot take, but I'm actually going to say Luna Snow is the second best healer or strategist in the game. Her healing is insane. She can use it to pass through enemies. Her guard ability is insane to be able to heal like flankers. Her ice abilities, but I just missed it, but it's but it's busted. Her normal DPS is busted. I mean, she's basically Adam Warlock, but if he could actually like heal a shit ton. Like, she's kind of she's probably the best in the game, but I don't like her as much as the next one. So probably the best ult in the game. It just makes everyone around you invincible. I feel like I've said that like 5 times now, but this one is objectively the best ult in the game, and that's why everyone bans her in the top level rank, just because they don't want to deal with that ult, because it just makes you invincible for 15 seconds in like a big ass range. Yeah, I mean, objectively cracked. She's probably gonna get like nerfed next season, but I don't know. In my opinion, she's just like not really that fun to play. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. So if you just want to win or play the meta or whatever, pick Luna, best ult in the game, some of the best healing in the game, some of the best damage in the game for a strategist. But I don't know, not really my cup of tea, which can only mean one thing. That is right, ladies and gentlemen, the #1 greatest specialist or strategist in all of Marvel Rivals as of Season 0 is none other than Mantis, according to me. I mean, as far as versatility, she's got to be the most, like, just insane, most clutch character all around in the game. There's 0 other characters where you can get the highest damage and highest healing on your team. And you can, like, feasibly do that without much difficulty with Mantis. She's probably got, like, top 3 best ults in the game. It's just Luna Snow, but like slightly different. She's got insane damage, not even just for a strategist, just insane damage in general. I mean, and then on top of that, she's got some of the best healing in the game. I mean, like, I've gone like 25,000 damage, 25,000 healing in matches before. And that's forgetting about her sleep. Bruh, like, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, while Luna Snow technically might be like a better strategist as far as like raw healing numbers output go or whatever, Mantis is just like, in my opinion, probably the best all around or the best clutch character in the game. If you want to try and like carry lobbies, or you want to try to like solo to Grandmaster or whatever, run Mantis. And even if your team already has 2 strategists, you can just throw Mantis on top of that, because she's literally just a duelist. Like, she can just give everybody a little heal boost, a little attack boost, and then also just be like one of the best duelists on top of that. I don't know. I feel like everyone's sleeping on Mantis personally. Everyone's like, Luna Snow's freaking busted. Like, especially if you can hit your headshots and you're like healing, hit a headshot, give him another heal, give him an attack, get some headshots. I mean, maybe I'm tripping, but I feel like especially if your aim is really busted, I think the best Mantis, or like the perfect player on Mantis, would beat the perfect team with Luna every time. But I feel like she's got more to offer. She can do pretty much everything Luna can do, but more, because she can give her teammates attack boosts. Luna can't do that. I think she can out-damage Luna. She definitely can out-damage Luna, but Luna probably out-heals her. I don't know. I've decided already. Too late. Mantis is the GOAT, and you heard it here, folks. Slop approved. Mantis #1. Well, that has officially been Slop's official Strategist Season 0 Marvel Rivals Ultimate Objectively Correct Best ranking or whatever. Once again, these are my opinions. If you disagree, let me know why. But you better be like, Slop, actually, Adam Warlock has got pretty good healing output. Don't just be like, Slop, you're trash tape, shut up. But I would love to hear your thoughts. Do you agree? Is Mantis the greatest healer or strategist in the game currently? Is Jeff the worst? Let me know. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be all she wrote for today. But if you'd like to follow along, make sure to like and subscribe. You're stupid. Stupid. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. And I will see you tomorrow. Slop out.
Sticking out your yacht for the Rizzler. You're so skibbity. You're so Phantom Tax. I just wanna be your Sigma.